Big Bubble Radio.
Hello and welcome to the local lockdown with me, Neil Stockley. On this week's show we have three brilliant bands. We'll be starting with Struck Down, then we'll be moving on to Fang City, followed by Deadwater.
We're on Instagram, bigbubble.uk.
Okay, so our first track today is Wandering Child by Struck Down. That was Wandering Child by Struck Down, and that track's just been released. It was recorded by Jason Fry at Century Audio, who we've talked about before. Gets great drum sound, really good engineer producer. Okay, so Struck Down. I've been aware of this band for quite a long time. They've been around for, as I say, been around for a good number of years. I was lucky enough to be talking to the lead singer last week, Lyndon Twyman. We discussed this record. We discussed sort of the band, and yeah, I got a chance to listen to this, like I say, a couple of days ago. We discussed the recording of the EP that this is coming from. We also discussed music in general and obviously the situation currently with coronavirus and obviously not being able to gig. And yeah, we discussed the process they go through of writing and sort of where the band's progressed from. And yeah, this track for me is a really good representation of the band. It's very listenable. It's not got a Cradle of Filth vibe. I mean, for me, Cradle of Filth have always been a bit too much, a bit too heavy. And as I say, it's kind of, for me, it's in the sort of Pantera realms, which yeah, it's just awesome groove doom metal.
The Local Lockdown with Neil Stockley.
Okay, so now it's time to move on to the second track from Struck Down, and then we'll talk a little bit more about the band.
Separate the clouds and see heaven. Hold my hand when I'm ready to join. Half-dreamed praise that it's better there. No more pain and it's as the pictures paint. First time to see how it ends. Don't go out the same way we came in. Never known stories told like yours. When we got time, could we fit in some more? But today is just a sad day like the last. Keep on thinking about you till it's past. Wear my heart on my sleeve and it's bleeding. I'm not the man like you, I can't keep it all in. Wipe my tears as they're streaming. Lucky to have time, a time with you and another day, just a sad day like the last. Reminiscing on memories of best. Don't overcomplicate your life, boy. Keep it simple and do right by yourself. You'll make mistakes, but don't regret. already there. No more pain, and it's as the pictures paint.
That was Struck Down with Barpadart. I think when you have the sort of metal genre in your sort of heading, people have an idea of what it's going to be. And to sort of go from the first track to this, it shows the sort of caliber of musician you've got with these guys. You know, you can go from being relatively heavy in the first track to absolutely beautiful melody lines, beautiful guitars. You know, and that to change between the two, and the lyrics and the message in the song, the build up. You know, when the guitar, the electric guitar comes in with the chords, with the distortion, it's almost like a euphoric lift then, and then it drops back down again. I think that's an absolutely stunning song. And again, Lyndon in this song sounds a bit more like sort of a bit more of a Miles Kennedy sound. So yeah, obviously a really, really versatile vocalist. It's an absolutely stunning song. The closest thing I can think of is kind of like when Zakk Wylde of Black Label sort of did In This River. It's very different to their normal stuff. It's piano bass, but then, you know, Zakk Wylde comes in with his absolute screaming guitar solos, and it is very much a Zakk Wylde song suddenly. But the contrast to the normal material is huge, and I kind of feel with Struck Down, with this track compared to the first track we played and tracks we're going to subsequently play, you'll see what I mean when I say that that track really is a heartfelt one-off.
Whitstable. On sea.
On air.
Big Bubble Radio, your isolation station.
Okay, so now it's time to move on to our second band, but don't worry, we will be featuring more Struck Down later on. Our second band today is Fang City, and this is their first track.
Psychological warfare, conflicted, restricted, just as you predicted. All is well, can't you tell? I'm burning bridges and I just love the smell. I don't need your praise. Keep telling myself it's just a phase. I guess I'm stuck in my own ways. I don't need your praise. I guess I'm stuck in my own ways. I guess I'm stuck in my own ways. trying to settle down, but I can't find peace. Oh, I guess I'm stuck in my own ways. I guess I'm stuck in my own ways. I guess I'm stuck in my I guess I'm stuck in my own ways. Yeah.
That was Fang City with Old Ways. I just have to say, this week we are massively spoiled for talent. Fang City kind of reminded me of sort of like a Velvet Revolver meets Muse, but 10 times as good. I love that track. I love the drops. I love the palm muted guitars in the middle. I love the little staccato bits in it. I don't know who produced it or where it was produced, but it sounds epic. It's like a wall of sound. I've only got 2 tracks from these guys, but trust me, I will be featuring them again.
Email Big Bubble Radio, studio@bigbubble.uk.
Okay, so before I play the second track from Fang City, I want to give you some background. Fang City are a 3-piece original rock band based between Tunbridge Wells and Maidstone in Kent. The band consists of Chris, guitar vocals, Tristan, bass guitar, and Johnny on drums. The origins of the band go back to the beginning of this year, when Chris began writing various pieces of original music, mainly as a way to channel his creativity into something new and different from anything he had previously done. Johnny and Chris previously worked together as music teachers, so they soon began a lot of discussion and tweaking of various ideas Chris had put together. Once these ideas took place, Tristan was brought in on bass, and there you have Fang City. Okay, I'm going to play these guys' second track, so sit back, turn it up and enjoy.
But my surprise, there's a sign of life, a sign of life. But wait, just like July, there's a sign of life, a sign of life.
That was Fang City with Sign of Life. What can I say? I'm not even sure how many different sections there were in that song. I might have to go back and listen to it again just to fully submerge myself and take it in properly. But one thing I'm pretty sure of is these guys know how to write a song. More hooks and more catches than I could even count. I don't know, I could hear a bit of everything. I could hear sort of a bit of like The Cure with the high-end guitar lines. There was a bit sort of like the temper trap. There was, there's just so many different influences going on in there. There is literally something for everyone with this band. Okay, so let's just recap. Fang City, they've just released an EP. That track, Sign of Life, was released last week. You can find them on all social media accounts: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud. Just put in @fangcityband to find out more. They've got more material coming out very soon. And yeah, I look forward to hearing more from this band very, very soon. Fang City.
Big Bubble Broadcasting. From Whitstable to the world.
Okay, you're listening to the local lockdown on Big Bubble Radio. Don't forget, we have lots of other shows available. Do visit Big Bubble UK to see what else we've got going on. Now that I've got over that sensory overload from Fang City, who I'm going to have to go back and listen to again, it's time to move on to our third band. This is The Dead Water. That was The Dead Water with Hard to Love. What is going on this week? I cannot believe the calibre of the bands we've had. I'm a little bit speechless. These guys, within about 4 or 5 bars, took me straight back to the second to last Black Sabbath gig at the O2 Arena, which I was lucky enough to be at. And I was slightly more impressed with the support act, which sounds really bad, Rival Sons. And The Dead Water really remind me of Rival Sons. They blew me away that night. Ozzy was brilliant, of course he was. But Rival Sons kind of, for me, were like, that's where rock is going. And The Dead Water have definitely got that feel. They kind of remind me of like Rival Sons if Slash was in the band, if that makes sense. That sort of wailing, wah-wah pedal guitar solo in the middle. I thought that was absolutely epic. Yeah, The Dead Water. What a band. As ever, all 3 bands will be featured on my blog. I will include all their links to all their social media, also to where you can buy the music and where you hopefully in the very, very near future will be able to see these bands live.
The Local Lockdown with Neil Stockley.
Serendipity.
Okay, so now it's time for my self-indulgent selection. This is the part of the show where I basically play whatever I like. So here is my first choice for this week. That was the one and only Jefferson Airplane featuring Grace Slick on vocals. That was White Rabbit. That was the one and only Led Zeppelin Celebration Day 2012 featuring Jason Bonham on drums. That was Kashmir. Next up, we're going to play some more from today's artists. First, we're going to start with a track from Struck Down. This is Gone. That was Struck Down with Gone. The next track up is by The Dead Water.
She used 4 dead crows and a bag full of silver to cast a spell on me. She said that's what you need if you want to meet the devil, only he can set your spirit free. I'm the man and I'm just getting started, and I got you in my sights. I sell my soul for a taste of your loving, and I help you see the light. Oh yeah. Hanging over us, said don't you fear, I'm right here to be that God you trust. Sign your name on the dotted line, handing over your soul is mine. I grant you the power to be the lover for all time, but not forgetting that witchy woman, she's still there, that sexy siren. Oh yeah, she just might be the right one, and oh yeah, the right one just might be enough. Now fuck off Satan, get back to hell. I do what I do and I do it well. I get to keep my precious soul, and the woman who would have it sold. Her brand of evil is a different kind. Feels too good, it's making me blind, but I don't care. Feels too good, the way that all that loving should. But not forgetting that witchy woman, she's still there, that sexy siren. Oh yeah, she just might be the right one, and oh yeah, the right one just might be enough, and oh yeah, she just might be the right one, and oh yeah, the right one just might be enough. And oh yeah, she just might be the right one, and oh yeah, the right one just might be enough, and oh yeah, she just might be the right one, and oh yeah, see the right one just might be enough.
Big Bubble Broadcasting. From Whitstable to the world.
Okay, so we've reached the end of this week's show. I'd just like to say a massive thank you to the 3 artists featured today. We had Struck Down, Fang City and The Dead Water. 3 brilliant bands. As I always say, these will be featured on my blog, which you can find at Big Bubble UK. If you just go to the bottom of the first web page, click on presenters, you'll see my name, Neil Stockley. And on there, you can get the blog, which will have all the links to all three artists' bands, and you can follow the links to find their social media, to find where to buy their music, and to support local artists. The only other thing I'd like to say is, if you are an artist out there and you'd like to be featured, please do get in touch with Big Bubble UK. Again, just go to the website and you can email directly, and hopefully I'll be able to feature you on a show very soon. Anyway, thank you very much for listening. Have a great weekend, and I shall see you next week. Good night.
Bubbling over with
Big Bubble Radio.
The Local Lockdown with Neil Stockley.